walking around the neighborhood. This is week 6 of 75 Hard. I am not super struggling this week, but I am on a little bit of a struggle bus. The real issues I'm having this week is just the effects of last week and being sick. And I'm just really trying to hone in on making sure I still take care of myself, even though I'm on this path and plan, and I still don't want to skip anything. It's the goal. But how I feel this week is kind of exhausted and a little overwhelmed. I feel like I need to start coming up with a plan for who I want to become overall. Like I already started planning like who I see myself as and everything, and I feel like as I go on and as I start to actually implement things, ooh, this is shaky. Hold on. I need one of those like walking stick things. Oh, I got my umbrella too. If you see the clouds in the back, you know what's up. But yeah, I need to start coming up with like changes. So like how I operate is I'll have a plan. I'll say, okay, this is what I got to start doing to get to that plan. This is the goal that I need to get to in the end. And then once I feel myself start to plateau within that plan, then I'll tweak it and I'll say, okay, this is the next phase of the plan to take me closer to the trajectory that I'm looking to get to. So for instance, 75 Hard was set up for me to change my lifestyle. I implemented starting this so I can change how I operate every day. I can get up and be more active. I can start sticking to being healthy for a long period of time instead of just short windows. And when I created it, when I started it, that was a difficult task to accomplish. Now that I've started it and I've been in it for over a month, I feel like I've plateaued within that task. So instead of staying still and saying, okay, this is easy, let me ride the easiness of it out until the end, I'm actually looking into trying to figure out, okay, can I join maybe a gym? And then I can start working on toning myself up. Or maybe I can start tweaking my calorie intake to maybe, because I was at 1,200 for a long time and I still kind of am, maybe I can tweak it to 1,500 like I planned on before, so I have more energy so I can work out in the gym. Like there's different things I want to do, but I see myself as one of those fitness guru type of women in the future. And in order to get there, it takes a lot of consistency, takes a lot of pain, a lot of trial and error, a lot of research, because there's different body groups that I need to target when I do these workouts to get there. And so I'm going down a path of saying, okay, this is who I want to be. No, I'm going from saying this is who I want to be to this is who I am. And I'm saying, what would I do if this is who I am? And when I look at people like Brittany Babe Fitness or Kima Russo or people that are in the fitness industry but influencers in that space, throughout everything they have to do with filming their content and living their lives and doing their brand partnerships and things like that, they also got to keep up with this rigorous fitness lifestyle. So it's like, if they can do that and they do that continuously, because there's no way to look that great without doing it continuously, then I definitely can do it without having to feel like it's too much to do. I don't have a schedule like theirs, I do have kids, so that's different, but it's definitely possible, and I'm trying to get there. So the next phase of my journey is to create discipline and a more more of a weightlifting activity type of thing, or more of a let me continuously go to the gym type of thing. And I think my end of my 75 hard journey is going to be geared towards that, just so I can get past 21 days of doing that, because they say it takes 21 days to create a habit. And I would like to focus my last 30 days of 75 hard on building that habit, so that way when it's over, I'm starting to feel like, okay, if I don't do this, it feels weird. And I want that feeling, but I want it for gym related stuff. So that is my goal. That was a long-winded way of me saying that I want to be really like in the best shape of my life coming up soon. So that's my goal. There's another thing that I wanted to talk about too, and it kind of doesn't have to do with 75 hard a little bit. It's just more so of the fact that this journey has made me think about things that I didn't think about before. So, or maybe didn't implement before because I didn't have the mental space or the time or the focus to do it. But there are other things that I want to pursue. You know how they say, like, if you put your head down for like 6 months and you focus on something, when you emerge from that, you're like 50,000 steps ahead, whatever the saying is. I'm saying it completely wrong, but whatever the saying is, I feel like when it comes to my life, so 75 hard, I incorporated tasks into it that improved my life, separate from the tasks that were required from the actual challenge. And what I noticed about doing that is it made me more consistent on YouTube, and it made me like, when I read the book, the 12-week work year, it taught me how to break everything down into plans. And yesterday, I was on ChatGPT and I put in a prompt trying to ask it, like, essentially, what can I do? Okay, these are the tasks that I would like to get to. What can I do to implement a plan to get there within a year? And what I ended up finding out, once I put in all the tasks, once I put in my budget, once I put in my my income level and all of that, it was really a long prompt. I ended up finding out that it's probably gonna take like a little over 1.5 years, almost 2 years for me to get to what I'm trying to accomplish, which my end goal, one of my life goals that I've always had is to become a millionaire. And millionaire net worth, I'm okay with, but I would prefer to become a millionaire liquid. And so, but I would accept the goal as being reached if I hit the millionaire status. I'm getting tired now because I'm going up a hill. If I hit the millionaire status at net worth, I would be okay with that. Like right now, like I have like 100K in equity in my house. Like I count that. And so essentially the chat, and I don't know if you guys know what ChatGPT is, but it's basically like artificial intelligence chat box where you type in any question and it gives you dynamic answers based on the information that it's pulled up to a certain standpoint. So like right now, I think ChatGPT is on 2023 information. I'm not sure, correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe the paid version is up to date, but anyways, it pulls in dynamic information, and dynamic meaning like it responds accordingly to what you put as your question. And it's specific, the responses are specific to your needs. So based on what you put as the prompt. So I put a very detailed prompt about, okay, these are the things that I need to accomplish. This is my income sources. This is the income source that I'm looking to bring on. And this is how long I have. Map out a plan for me. What would my day-to-day look like? I just wanted to envision what level would I have to operate on to get to that every day? And right now, when I look at it, it looked like it didn't have that much difference from what I'm already doing every day. And that's what I love about ChatGPT, is because it tells you, it kind of lays everything out plain and simple, black and white. And it's like, oh, okay, like I can do that. Like, that's no big deal. And the same discipline that I've had every day to work out for an hour and a half, to keep editing and filming YouTube videos, and to keep up with my workout. Oh, wait, I already said workout. Sorry, to keep up with the kids and everything. That same strength that it took to keep up with those things is what's allowing, like, what would push me to do the same thing if I came up with a plan for the other tasks that I want to accomplish. So, like, for instance, if I wanted to add extra income, maybe I'll add applications into my daily task list. Maybe I'll add research for my lash location, because that's one of the things I've always wanted to open, is a lash location that has stations where people pay to have their own station, and then they lash their clients. And since I'm lash certified, I would be able to properly make sure that they kept up with the requirements of the state and all that stuff like that. So there's just so many elements and aspects to that $1 million status. Sorry, this umbrella just keeps wanting to get in the shot. There's so many elements to that $1 million status that I need to perform at a consistent level to get to. And I feel like the chat really helped me get that information out. Now it's about execution. So at the end of the 75 hard journey, my challenge to myself is to start adding other tasks separate from the 75 hard tasks, and make sure that they lean towards what I'm looking to accomplish with my goals as far as becoming a millionaire. And so you guys wish me luck, but I'm gonna start talking about those tasks at the end of my challenge. And who knows, maybe I'll make another challenge. Maybe I'll complete the 12-week year challenge, which says that you take some tasks that you want to accomplish and do them within 12 weeks, and then do weekly check-ins to see where you're at. So that sounds like something else I could show you guys the path of, because I'm thinking about taking on that challenge, but with the business things that I have to get accomplished, and then keeping the fitness incorporated. So I know I ramble a lot, but I am a very, very motivated, eager person. I'm also very goal-orientated, or goal-oriented, depending on what country you're from. And so I'm always coming up with a goal. I'm always coming up with a way to accomplish that goal, and that's fun for me. That's like my hobby. So if I could just keep some consistency and I could actually execute, then I might be at a different level right now. I'm still farther ahead than a lot of what I thought I would be. But overall, I'm still not where I want to be. So, you guys wish me luck, but I'm going to show you some of my meals that I cook for the diet this week. And then I'm also going to show you kind of like a wrap up. This is going to be a short week because, like I said, I've been out of it. So I don't want to, do too much and feel even more out of it. So talk to you guys soon. All right, so this is my breakfast. Told you guys I was going to show you my meal. I made grits for 100 calories. This little French toast bread with built-in sweetener. It's 100 calories. Then I got egg whites, 37 calories per egg white, and there's 37 calories for 2 egg whites. and then 45 calories for this turkey sausage. So in total, with my calculations, I should be right at like 305 or so with this meal. And so this is my breakfast. This is supposed to last me. I kind of fast in the morning until noon, and today I kind of went into 1. So I decided to just have a full breakfast since my next meal is usually at 2. And so this is gonna suffice for that, and then I'll eat again at 4 o'clock. All right, all stars, I look crazy. I am out here walking. I'm on day 52 of 75 hard. This has been a journey, but I'm almost at the finish line. I'm over halfway done. I'm actually over a third way done, over 66% done. And I'm excited that it's about to hit the finish line, but honestly, I like the fact that I had a set boundary as to what I can and can't do every day. So it's going to be interesting to see what I do with it after there is no set boundary. And mentally, I think I like the boundary, so maybe it might be something to set for myself long term and go for it another time, but we'll see. In the meantime, this week hasn't been that difficult. I have plateaued big time, didn't lose any weight. It was like 0.1 pound a day this week. And for some reason, one morning I woke up and I gained weight, didn't change anything. And I gained it, so because I was only losing 0.1 pounds, it took me like 5 days to get back to where I was at before. That's why they say don't pay attention that much to the scale, because the scale can sometimes mess your mind up like that, where it makes you think like, what am I doing wrong? Well, I didn't change anything, you know? So the only thing that kept me going is that I know that I literally didn't switch anything, and I was not cheating. So I had comfort in that only. And I was just like, okay, I'll get back to where I was at. I was reading, when I read the book, Atomic Habits, they talked about that. It's all about trajectory. So I know at the end of the day, I'm eating a certain amount of calories every day. No matter what, I'm going to get there. I'm going to get to what I need to get to. Regardless of how that looks. It's going to look different with me than it looks for another person. But it's still going to happen for me. So I have confidence in that. Another thing I wanted to talk about is this week I'm changing to a new book. Well, today I'm changing to a new book. I still haven't chosen what book I'm going to do yet. But I'm excited to start another book because anybody that does this challenge knows that it's very difficult to stay on one book, especially when you're getting to the end. And it's like, this is getting boring. Like, none of the interesting stuff happens at the end of the book. It always happens at the beginning, usually. I don't know, maybe I haven't read enough books to know, but that's what happens for me. So I was getting kind of tired of that book, and the same thing happened at the end of the first book that I had to read. So now I'm moving on to something where I'm probably going to read something that has to do with finances so I can learn how to better manage my finances and how to diversify some of my financial decisions so that I can be a better decision-making person when it comes to that long term. Sorry, my camera's all over the place because it's raining. But, yeah, so I'm going to be reading something like that. And I haven't picked out what book it's going to be yet. Today, I listened to a podcast. It's called The Millionaire's Mindset, I think. And I listen to it pretty much every walk that I can listen to it if they have a new episode that's worth watching or listening to. And today the guy was talking about starting from zero, going all the way up to $17 million. And it just lit a fire under my feet. I have so many things I want to do when I get home. And I'm almost there, so I'm going to walk there. I'll talk to you guys soon. Breakfast, oh, by the way, breakfast today, I had egg whites, 1 turkey sausage, and grits like I had the other day, and I think 1 piece of toast. And then also for lunch I had eggplant parmesan, and I ate lunch at 4 something, or right before 4 something. And so I'm gonna have that be my meal all the way till dinner because I just don't know how many calories was in it. So just to be on the safe side, I'm just gonna skip all the meals until dinner. And my dinner is at 8. If I get super hungry, I'm definitely gonna listen to my body. And at 6, I'll have like a snack or something if I have to. But for the most part, I want to account for that calorie difference. So I will see you guys soon. I'm gonna get my hand back in this glove so I won't be cold anymore. Talk to you guys later. Okay, so this is the end of week 6 or 7. Is that 75 hard? I know I'm 52 days in. So I guess that would be week 6. Yeah, week 6 of 75 hard. So takeaways from this week was kind of tired, but mainly because like eating such low calories, sometimes it doesn't cleanse your system the right way. So there was like days where, you know, I felt stopped up and backed up and stuff like that. Too much information, but just being real here. When that finally fixed itself, I felt a lot more energetic and a lot better. I also had my gallbladder removed, so the way that my system is set up, I sometimes have difficulty with not having enough fiber intake and things like that. So I have to figure out a way to fix that. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions. But all in all, this week was a success. I went from 215.7 to 213.8, so about 2 pounds lost this week. And now I'm 1 pound away from 30 pounds total lost since I began my workout journey in December, and it is March 1st. So essentially, you know, I'm able to push through. I'm really excited that I've made it this far, and I'm excited that I've done it without like any outside assistance, just a lot of drive and hard work. No medications, no nothing. So I'm really excited that I was able to push myself to do that. A little sleepy, but I started Think and Grow Rich. I Will Teach You to Be Rich by, I think, Ramit. And I am intrigued to see what happens with the 6-week plan on that. And it's a book about finances, and you're supposed to take yourself through the 6-week program that's in the book so you can become healthier financially. And so that's something I definitely want to work on. And so I'm intrigued to see how the book goes. So far, it's very easy to get through because there's a lot of like quips and snippets of different charts, and it's very interactive so far, which I love because these books can get boring. So yeah, so far it seems like a good read. Other than that, this week went well. Didn't struggle too much with the kids. Struggled a lot with balancing work and school with 75 hard, but let me know in the comments what the next challenge is that you guys want me to do, because I'm thinking about doing the 12-week year challenge, or I want to do the 6-week financial challenge from the book, or the other challenge that I can do, I think, would be to do like another 75 hard type of thing, where like it's another workout type of challenge. So just comment below any suggestions that you guys have, because I'm open to jumping on board with that. I noticed that the accountability is very helpful for me. So I feel like these journeys are easier if you guys, if I join some kind of challenge of some sort. So I'll talk to you guys later. That wraps up this week.